Hi, I'm Sankalp Mishra, and this is Scales and States Weekly Law Review. Taking note of miseries of stranded migrants across the country, a bench comprising Justices Ashok Bhushan, S.K. Kaul, and M.R. Shah on Thursday passed a slew of significant directions. Firstly, that no fare for buses or trains shall be charged for migrant workers and it shall be borne by the states. Secondly, at the commencement of train journeys, originating states shall provide the meals and water, while during the journey, it shall be the responsibility of railways. And thirdly, that states shall oversee that the registration of migrants and they shall ensure that after registration they are made to board the transport as early as possible. On May 26, the Supreme Court had taken suo motu cognizance of the migrant crisis, which had been going on since the announcement of countrywide lockdown on March 24th. The court said that there were inadequacies and certain lapses in the measures taken by the government in migrants' welfare. The bench, comprising of Justices R. Bhanumati, Indu Malhotra, and Aniruddha Bose in Patel Engineering Limited versus Northern Eastern Electric Power Corporation Limited, observed the ground of patent illegality is a ground available under the statute for setting aside a domestic award made under the 2015 amendment to the Arbitration and Conciliation Act. It observed that such a ground for setting aside the domestic award was first expounded in the judgment of Saw Pipes Limited. Later, the ground of patent illegality for setting aside a domestic award has been given a statutory force in Section 34(2)(a) of the 1996 Act. In Mahanadi Coalfields Limited versus Sri Rabindranath Chaube, the Supreme Court by 2:1 ratio observed that disciplinary inquiry against an employee can continue even after the retirement of the employee, and major punishment like dismissal or removal can be imposed if the relevant service rules permitted. Overruling the justice decision in Jaswant Singh Gill, the majority of the bench comprising Justices Arun Mishra and M.R. Shah, referring to a three-judge bench decision of State Bank of India versus Ramlal Bhaskar, where the apex court had held that the disciplinary authority has powers to impose the penalty of dismissal, major penalty upon the respondent even after his attaining the age of superannuation, as the disciplinary proceedings were initiated while the employee was in service. The bench of Justices N.V. Ramana, Sanjeev Khanna, and Krishna Murari, while considering civil appeal of Guru Nanak Industries versus Amar Singh, held that when there are only two partners and only one has agreed to retire, then the retirement amounts to dissolution of the firm. A bench comprising Justices N.V. Ramana, Mohan M. Shantanu Godar, and Sanjeev Khanna in Ombir Singh versus State of Uttar Pradesh has reiterated that the delay in sending the FIR to the magistrate in compliance of Section 157 of the Code of Criminal Procedure cannot in itself be a ground to acquit the accused. The Supreme Court on Wednesday also issued a notice in plea seeking directions to the government for framing guidelines on timely disposal of mercy petitions. The Andhra Pradesh High Court on Tuesday issued a suo motu contempt notices to 49 persons, including a member of parliament and a former member of Legislative Assembly, observing that they made intimidating and abusive social media posts against the judges. On Friday, the Kerala High Court launched its digitized paperless certified copy service to provide online certified copies of orders and judgments to advocates and litigants. To avail this facility, the advocates will have to register on the eCourts portal and log to it. Then they may select the desired order, be it an interim order or a final judgment, after entering the relevant case number. The copy may be obtained after depositing the requisite fee electronically.